Saturday is National Bagel Day. Like that's a real thing? Yes, it is. And to help you get your fix, the travel site Trips to Discovery have named the top bagel places in California. And top bagel here in the Bay Area is a place called Wise Sons Jewish Deli. And of course, to talk about all of this is Wise Sons founder Evan Bloom. Hi, Evan.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. What makes a good bagel?
Well, it depends on who you ask. I think bagels are one of those things that are really personal for a lot of people, but I think at the end of the day, it's keeping things simple. Good ingredients, good texture, good ratio of texture, soft and chewy, and a lot of practice.
A lot of practice. So I know that there are so many different bagels. Like I don't like bagels that taste like nothing, right? So it's that texture and that that yummy factor that really makes a difference, right?
Yeah, I mean, bagels are, they are a type of, they're dough based. So, people often think they're, very similar to bread, but bagels are boiled, or a true bagel is boiled. So you're going to get a chewy outside, which is really important to the finished product. Having that chewy texture, the soft inside, like I said, really is what makes a bagel so different.
When was the first time you ever made a bagel? Take us way back into the time machine.
I would say it was 10 or 12 years ago. We were, Why Son started in my home kitchen. We were smoking pastrami outside, and one thing led to another. You make pastrami, you need to have rye bread, you make a pastrami sandwich, we're going to have bagels. And at the time, there weren't a lot of great bagel shops in the Bay Area, so we decided we were going to make our own.
What is your favorite bagel? Do you have a favorite bagel?
My favorite flavor is a sesame bagel. I really love the way a toasted sesame seed, it's got a really nice nutty smell, good texture. Everything bagels are great too, but they can be a little overpowering with other ingredients.
Now, I think of a bagel as I like being a purist. I just like to eat a bagel. Like I don't like a bagel with stuff. So are you more of like a bagel sandwich kind of person, or tell us a little bit about that?
I think that, a good fresh bagel on its own, I think, it's like the rip and dip. You get a whole bagel and you rip it into pieces and maybe you kind of run it through the cream cheese. I think that's a great way to eat a really good bagel. If you're going to eat a bagel sandwich, I think it should be open-faced. I think it's a lot of bread to kind of to put something between it and eat it. There's nothing wrong with it, but my preference would be something kind of open-faced where you get a lot of the cream cheese and the goodies on top as well as the bagel. Not too much chew.
The lox and the capers, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic. Cream cheese, smoked salmon, capers, and red onions. You can't really go wrong with that.
No. So tomorrow is, as we were mentioning, it's the National Bagel Day. So how will you start your day, besides the fact you're working, right?
I will start my day probably with a bagel. I love like I said, a sesame bagel with a little bit of scallion cream cheese. I think there's, lightly toasted. I don't think there's anything better for breakfast.
One of the producers was saying before I did this, I asked everyone what was their favorite bagel, and there was a pumpernickel bagel. Kelly, producer, likes pumpernickel. Is that a thing?
It is. We only do, I think, 6 flavors now. So we keep it pretty simple. But a pumpernickel bagel is a thing, and it's really delicious.
That's an interesting flavor for me. I'm a cinnamon raisin gal. So
we did start making cinnamon raisin bagels just last year due to popular demand, and they are pretty good. My 2-year-old daughter, that's her favorite snack.
And what about the cream cheese? I'm really picky about the cream cheese because it can't just be like a block. It's got to be like the cream cheese, right?
It's got to be whipped just right. We got to whip a lot of air into it so it's nice and fluffy. And it's really important. And I think it's another thing where the texture and the mouthfeel of the cream cheese and really makes a big difference. I think there's just all the components kind of have to fit together perfectly.
Let's talk about a little bit about the history of a bagel. Why do we have bagels? Where did it come from?
Well, bagels are historically from Eastern Europe, from Poland. They were street food, sold on the streets, many, many years ago. And they came to the United States, like a lot of other foods, with immigrants. And a lot of them came through New York and with the Jews of Eastern Europe. And the bagels we eat today are a little bit different than what you may have found on the streets in Poland, but they're definitely a close cousin. And it's been it's been a food that I think is really. Yeah. What was that?
It's kind of morphed over the years and really kind of embraced as like the go-to food. I know that on the weekends,
absolutely,
I can just say, hey, you guys want to get a snack? And my daughters are like, yeah, let's go get a bagel and cream cheese.
Exactly. I'm just going to grab a bagel and cream cheese. I don't think my Eastern European ancestors were eating cinnamon raisin bagels, but it works.
Without a doubt. So go through, like, for example, as far as tomorrow is concerned, what will be the the top seller? What is your top selling bagel?
Everything bagels are about 40% of our bagel flavor sales. Everybody wants that salty, garlicky, oniony, flavor. So, by far, everything bagels, sesame seed bagels, and plain bagels are our top three. We'll sell a lot of bagels and cream cheese in the morning and a lot of breakfast sandwiches. People love a good egg and cheese sandwich on a bagel.
That does sound really good. I have to admit, you're kind of making me hungry.
It's one of the times that I'll break a rule for having, a sandwich with my bagel.
The whole combo thing, right?
Exactly. When they got egg and cheese in the middle.
Do you have like bagels in the afternoon? Do you eat bagels all day long?
Yes. I think, my wife often says, why don't you bring bagels home more? We get a lot of them at work, but it's definitely a special treat when we have them at home. If my daughter knows that I'm going to the shop, I got to bring home a bagel or she's not going to be a happy camper. So
what do you think that makes your shop unique? You got this accolade. Is it the combination of the yeast and that texture and the ingredients? You think that is just kind of the right mix?
We keep it simple. Like I said, five ingredients, and the bagels are retarded for 36 hours. So what that means is the dough is essentially cold fermenting in a refrigerator slowly to develop more flavor. And I think that really makes a big difference. We don't take shortcuts. We've got a good staff that's been making them for years. I think that consistency helps. And, great customer service on the front end. We've got good people, working with our customers every day. And we're just thankful to be here.
And the flour and I would imagine everything that goes into it, right? I mean, the quality of ingredients count.
Yeah, when you're only putting a few ingredients, everything's got to be as good as you can find. Our flour is locally milled. We're really sticklers for finding the good stuff. We get really good malt that goes into the bagels as well that gives it kind of that sweet malty flavor. California water, San Francisco water. Our water doesn't come from New York. I think there's a misconception. Yeah, exactly. Hetch hetchy. I think there's a misconception, but you can make good bagels with water on the West Coast.
Have you faced any? I think I would be remiss to say, we have been hearing about all of the supply chain problems. Have you had issues?
Yeah, every week it's something different. Last week it was a cream cheese crisis, which I think we're going to be able to get through without a missed bagel. Yesterday it was a dehydrated onion problem that, we had to short our onion bagels for a few days. Would we have onions to make our everything mix? I think we're running short on corned beef this weekend. It's different times out there, challenging for sure.
Yeah.
But we're happy to be able to provide a good product for everyone, and keep moving.
Well, we are happy that you were able to carve out some time and talk with us about bagels, and congratulations on your label.
Thank you so much. I hope you get a good bagel tomorrow.
Me too. Have a great day.
Have a
Okay?
great day.